Okay, in this video, we will go over greatest common factor, or GCF. And the GCF is the greatest same positive number that is a factor of two or more numbers. And in the last video, we went over factors, but as a quick recap, factors, you think of two numbers. When we multiply together, we get a number. So in this case, in this example, it says determine the greatest common factor of 20 and 30. And the way we have to do this is first determine the factors of 20 and then determine the factors of 30. So the factors of 20, we think of positive whole numbers that multiply to give us 20. And we know 1 times 20 is 20, 2 times 10 is 20, and 4 times 5 is 20. And there's no other positive whole number factors. Then we do the exact same thing for 30. 1 times 30 is 30, 2 times 15 is 30, 3 times 10 is 30, and 5 times 6 is 30. And then we can list it out to make it easy for us. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. So yeah, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Same idea for 30. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 10, 15, 30. 10, 15, 30. And looking at our list, looking at this list and this list, the greatest or biggest common factor was 10. Those two are common. 20 is not common, 15 is not common, but the biggest one is 10. Okay, next we're going to solve three problems together. This will be the first one, but if you want to pause the video here and attempt it, feel free. Okay, so we're going to do 22. And we're going to get the factors of 22. We know 1 times 22 is 22. 2 times 11 is 22. And there's actually no other numbers. 3 times nothing gives you 22. 4 times nothing gives you 22. And so really all our factors for 22 would be 1, 2, 11, and 22. And now we're going to do the exact same thing for 32. So 32, we can get 1 times 32, 2 times 16 is 32, 4 times 8 is 32, and there's no other numbers. 5 times nothing gives you 32, 6 times nothing gives you 32, and then 7 times nothing gives you 32. So we can list this out. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. And so now we want to know the greatest common factor. We look in this list, and we see what's the biggest number, and the biggest number is 2. So the GCF would be 2 for this problem. And that's all we need to do for this kind of problem. Okay, this is the next problem, and so if you want to pause the video and attempt it, feel free. So 25, same procedure. We think, how can we get 25? 1 times 25 is 25. 5 times 5 is 25. And again, no other numbers. Next, we'll do 55. So 55, we think, how can we get 55? Again, 1 times 55 is 55. And then we have 5 times 11. And again, no other numbers. You can always try it. But, this ends in a 5. So it has to be something with a 5. 15 times 3 is 45. It's not 55. So there's no other combination. And so, yeah, we want to, I guess we can list it out first. So we can just list it out. We did that last time. So 1, 5, and 25. The other one was 1, 5, 11, and 55. So looking at both lists, the biggest common number was 5. And so the GCF, greatest common factor, for this problem is 5. And again, that's all we need to do. All right, this is the last one. Again, if you want to pause, feel free. So 3. There's only one combination, 1 times 3. And then we get 5. One combination again, 1 times 5. And so looking at both lists, the only common number is 1. So the GCF would just be 1 for this problem. And that's how we can determine the greatest common factor.